Yeah, I used to be very liberal because after moving to the US, I grew up and went to college in Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you. A state more blue than my teenage balls. So I was surrounded by very progressive people. Like even when I brought girls back to my dorm, we would just CNN and chill. Yeah, they would show me systemic racism as foreplay, which is not good because now when I hear about police brutality, I'll get a boner. Speaking of boners, I have noticed in recent years, more and more women are not wearing bras in the summer. Which makes me think maybe climate change is real. Maybe the globe is really warming. Now, obviously, I am not complaining. I love nipples and fossil fuels. I remember one time I read about this man in New York who protested climate change by burning himself alive. I know, I'm sorry for changing the vibe. I know, 5 seconds ago I was just talking about nipples. But when I think about the environment, I think about that story because I feel like there are much better ways to protest carbon emissions. Using gasoline on yourself? That's not even my top 10. Yeah, I feel like protests are going overboard these days. Like these days, I feel like all protesters do is just point out problems, and problems. But when you ask them, okay, what are the solutions? They'll just give you the textbook answer. Well, we just need to block traffic. Last year, I got stuck in dead stop traffic for hours, and I had no idea what was going on. Until an hour later, I found out on Twitter that there were protesters blocking the road. And I don't know how many of you have been in that situation before, but that was the first time I thought, maybe burning yourself isn't that bad. Yeah. And that's my time. I'm Oliver Chan. Thank you.